What if I told you that Social Security beneficiaries could see an average increase of $972 next year? And that's not all. There's a groundbreaking proposal on the table that would ensure no American ever retires into poverty again. Stay tuned because what I'm about to share could change everything you know about Social Security's future. But first, if you appreciate staying informed about Social Security updates that directly impact your benefits, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. It takes just 1 second and helps us continue bringing you the most important Social Security news and updates. Now let's dive into this breaking information. Here's the latest development that has everyone talking. The 2027 Social Security COLA is now projected to increase significantly. According to the newest estimates, we're looking at a 3.9% cost of living adjustment. That's a substantial jump from the previous projection of 2.8%. Let me break down exactly what this means for your monthly check. The average Social Security beneficiary would see an increase of approximately $81 per month. Now, multiply that by 12 months, and you're looking at an annual increase of $972. That's nearly $1,000 more in your pocket throughout the year. However, I need to be transparent with you about something important. This is always a double-edged sword. While a 3.9% increase is certainly better than 2.8%, we need to acknowledge that inflation continues to impact everyday expenses. Food prices, gas, rent, utilities, all of these costs continue to rise. So while 3.9% is progress, many advocates are hoping for an even higher percentage to provide genuine breathing room for those on fixed incomes. We still have approximately 4 months before this becomes official, so there's still time for these numbers to adjust. I'll be monitoring this closely and keeping you updated every step of the way. Now, let's discuss something that could be truly transformative for Social Security. Representative John Larson recently held a Social Security roundtable in Connecticut, and what he revealed is nothing short of revolutionary. Here's the centerpiece of his proposal. No one will ever retire into poverty again. According to Representative Larson's plan, the new minimum benefit floor would be set at 125% of the poverty level. Think about what this means. Currently, approximately 5 million Americans, most of whom are women, receive Social Security checks that fall below the poverty line. This is unacceptable for the nation's #1 anti-poverty program. But there's more to this proposal. Representative Larson outlined a comprehensive plan that would provide increases across the board for all beneficiaries. And here's the economic multiplier effect that often gets overlooked. When Social Security recipients receive more money, they spend it directly back into their local economies. This isn't money that gets saved in offshore accounts. This is money that goes to local grocery stores, pharmacies, utility companies, and small businesses. It's an economic stimulus that benefits entire communities. Representative Larson also addressed the critical question everyone asks: how do we pay for this? The answer is straightforward and fair, by ensuring high earners pay their fair share into the system. Currently, there's a cap on Social Security taxes. The proposal suggests lifting this cap for individuals making over $400,000 annually. This single change would extend Social Security's solvency while simultaneously expanding benefits. No other economic plan currently in Congress achieves both goals simultaneously. However, Representative Larson also sounded an alarm about current threats to Social Security. He revealed that there are ongoing efforts to weaken the program from within, including significant workforce reductions at the Social Security Administration. Approximately 7,000 employees have been laid off, which directly impacts the quality of service that beneficiaries receive. There's also been a push toward privatization. While this word isn't always used openly, the goal is to potentially access the $2.7 trillion in the Social Security Trust Fund. Representative Larson emphasized that this trust fund is completely separate from the national debt and represents money that American workers have already paid into the system. The insolvency timeline has also accelerated. What was once projected for 2036 is now estimated to occur by 2032 if no action is taken. This represents a potential 20% cut across the board for all beneficiaries. something that would be devastating for the nearly 80 million Americans currently receiving benefits. Consider these staggering statistics. 10,000 baby boomers become eligible for Social Security every single day. For 40% of beneficiaries, Social Security is their only source of income. This isn't just about retirement. Social Security also provides crucial disability benefits and support for spouses, widows, and dependent children. So what does all this mean for you? First, the projected 3.9% COLA increase for 2027 is encouraging news, representing about $972 more annually for the average beneficiary. However, we need to continue advocating for adjustments that truly keep pace with real inflation costs. Second, Representative Larson's proposal to establish a 125% poverty level floor and expand benefits across the board represents the kind of bold action Social Security needs. This would be the first major enhancement to the program in decades. The last significant changes were made when Richard Nixon was president. Third, staying informed and engaged is more critical than ever. Social Security faces challenges, but it also has clear solutions available. The question is whether Congress has the will to implement them. I'll continue monitoring these developments and bringing you updates as they happen. The official 2027 COLA announcement will come later this year, and I'll break down exactly what it means for your specific situation. If you found this information valuable, please hit the like button. It helps more people discover these important updates. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. We cover Social Security news, COLA updates, legislative changes, and everything that impacts your benefits. What are your thoughts on the proposed 3.9% COLA increase? Do you think it's enough to keep pace with your actual expenses? And what do you think about Representative Larson's proposal to ensure no one retires into poverty? Share your perspective in the comments below. I read every single one, and your insights help shape future content. Remember, Social Security is something you've earned through years of hard work and contributions. Stay informed, stay engaged, and together we'll make sure this vital program remains strong for current and future generations. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next update. Take care and stay informed.